Or you're just gonna minigun him in the face close
missed.
range. How do you...
No, he didn't. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this episode. I am Tracy.
And I am Casey.
And we are playing Warhammer 40k Renegade Early Access.
Regicide.
What'd I say?
Renegade.
I didn't even actually read. I'm not reading. I'm just going off of memory. Skirmish. I've slept 4 hours in the last 72 hours. So this is going to be interesting to watch me play chess. I was a chess teacher once. Did you know that? It was the best.
Yeah, I did.
One of the best paying jobs I've ever had. I got paid.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Was it in our high school?
No, it was at Mosey.
Wow.
I got
How much
paid
did they pay you?
$300 a week.
What?
And
That's ridiculous.
And I had 2 hours at the beginning of the day where I'd show up and we'd go into a room with a bunch of little kids and we'd play chess. Then I had 1 hour for lunch break, which I was paid for. And then we had 1 hour where we would sit in a room and I would read out of a book chess strategies.
There you
go. And clicking. Yeah, can we do that now? Yeah, so I basically just read out of a book for an hour.
That's crazy.
And I had like this big cloth chart thingy where chess pieces would stick. And I teach kids about different chess strategies. And then we'd play chess for another hour. And that was it. I worked 4 hours a day. And I was there for... was it 5 hours a day? I got paid like $300 a week for that. And I worked 4 days a week.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That is ridiculous.
And I wasn't even the only person there, so I did nothing.
That's ridiculous.
I don't remember what anything does.
Things.
I think this heals. This provides a shield.
Increases the current wound value.
I think that heals. What does this do? Enhance the armor. Right, that increases armor. That heals. Potential psionic enemy. Okay, so this is the stun one. So I can hit a group of enemies with this and it will stun them. Boom. I can click on this guy right here. I can have him chuck a frag grenade. So I'm gonna throw it over here. There's no real point in trying to kill the king, because the king has a crazy amount of health.
You kind of have to one-on-one him.
Yeah. So I figured I'd do what I could to this little group. I'm gonna have him go to ground, which makes him harder to hit. Go to ground. Oh, go to ground here, I guess. It's stupid that you have to click go to ground and then click the spot you want him to go to ground at, because there's only one... It's literally the spot you're on at all times. It's the only spot I can have you go to ground at.
I like how the jump troopers are the...
Are the knights?
Yeah. Snapshot. Pew 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 pew.
It is a game where you have to memorize which character does what. Because, these do not look like chess pieces.
They have a lot of snapshots. And they're not even next to you.
Nope. It's annoying. Is it my turn yet?
Is that just like an orc? Is that kind of like an orc thing?
No, I can shoot at him too.
Mm. You just chose not to?
No, I threw a grenade instead.
Mm. Grenades
Snapshot.
all the way.
Wow. This is actually a terrible target for that, because he's about to take my pawn, maybe, and then I can take him with my other pawn. And a knight is a good trade for a pawn. So.
Yeah, obviously. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to give him a little incentive to go ahead and throw that knight away. There's no point in keeping it if it's all beat up.
Can you do that for the one dude? Yeah, I was about to say, and then he's basically healed.
Yep.
Heals ors. Pew, 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 pew. He's about to take your pawn with his pawn, though.
Yep. Now I have to cover that pawn with something else.
Blah, blah,
But
blah,
I actually really wanted to get that there, because I wanted a line here, so I could do a pyramid, because when you open with 2 pawns, and then move one up, so you can create a chain wall that's called the French defense, and it's my opening in all chess games.
Except your peak is dead.
Yeah, except they killed my pawn and not chess.
It's a lot harder than regular chess.
Yeah.
Because they can just be like, hey, look, guns!
I'm
in
really
chess!
I'm really good at chess. It's just I'm not slept well for times. So I'm very curious on whether or not I'll be able to chess at all.
Also, Space Marine chess.
Guns. Go ahead and move him here.
Pew, 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 pew.
What is your range? Can I attack with you now? Nope.
What does he have, like a psychic?
He has like an
thingamabobber?
electrical chain thing. See this?
Blood angels, yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
good, I missed.
Oh,
He can't hit from there. Take this. Wow. So now they're all stunned.
Heh.
So they don't get to move next turn.
uh-oh, machine gunner. Pew, 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 pew. Can he only shoot diagonally, though?
Yeah, you can only attack diagonal. But, no.
No,
I could
it's not,
I
no.
could do that, but he's covered by this guy.
Beamy death gun?
And I can move this guy up.
He's got a beamy death gun. I just like the units. Cool.
How do I move around?
The
WASD?
orcs also look like Lord of the Ring orcs to me.
They're very not Lord of the Ring orcs.
They're just, I think it's just the skin tone of them.
Yeah, they're not quite as green as Warcraft orcs. They're like a cross between the two. Oh,
Well, see, like, Warhammer orcs usually are pretty green, though.
Yeah,
I guess it
they're normally
depends on the
really green.
tribe, but
yeah, it's also
we're in the winter.
yeah, we're in the winter, and there's supposed to be like whitewash across the screen, and
They're probably white-skinned because they probably live in snowy areas.
I don't know. Oh yeah, you do more damage with a melee attack. So melee.
Is that really? It doesn't do like a chainsaw animation?
No, it doesn't.
Boo.
Yeah, I concur.
Kind of want to see a dude get his skull split by a chainsaw. Pew, 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 pew,
Don't we
pew.
all? Yeah, keep going after this pawn.
Blam, 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 blam. Orcs.
Enemy turn.
Make things more orky. Is that
Let
the
your-
war boss?
This one is the war boss.
He's the king?
That's their king.
And then your queen is your librarian or your weird boy?
Yeah, my librarian, I think it is. I think
he's a librarian, and then theirs is obviously a weird boy.
Yeah.
I know theirs is a weird boy because, that's like the only psychic units they ever have.
Well, I think all orcs in Warcraft are
Yeah, they're incredibly psychic. They're just too dumb to realize it.
Yeah, they're super psychic soldiers, but they have no clue. This is the cool part of the game. This right here. Die, 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 die.
So you don't really see blood except for that.
Well, except for that. Yeah, there's plenty of blood there.
It's not the same.
And now he's moved up, so I'm gonna have him. Oh, he has another grenade. I'll save that for a different character. So I'm gonna try to have him assault this guy.
Come
on. Assault him.
90%.
You are a peanut, and I assaulted you.
Machine gun to the face.
And then I'll grenade.
Everything.
I don't want to grenade that group. I'm gonna go ahead and grenade the king. I'm gonna go immediately take out my own advice.
Grenade.
Whoa!
So boom.
Missed him entirely. He's like impossible to kill with anything. You actually have to take him out. Take your turn, damn it.
Lots of things. Oh no.
Oh no, my pawn went down. Yeah, it's like super not chessy because of all that killing stuff. I'm also not doing great this game. I wasn't keeping track of my points at all.
Indeed. That is alright, though. You kind of also just jumped into it and you forgot about things and stuff and sleep.
There's also like no sound, so I can never remember when it's my turn. So that's gonna drive people crazy because I'm gonna sit here every 30 seconds and not know it's my turn. It is a freaking fun game, though.
I feel like you've been pretty good about it, though. The turns and stuff.
I'm trying.
You're doing alright. I don't think you'll win, no offense, but I also think...
I think I'll win. I think out of sheer meanness, I'll win. I gotta wait a couple turns, apparently. Who wants to shoot the orc? Blang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang.
All of them? They're blood angels? Kill the Xeno? Purge the heretic?
Eh.
Could you?
I could, but it really won't do any damage to him. This is like the hardest way to kill the king. Do I do any damage? Huh? Yeah, I did a damage. Great.
Boop. He backed up.
Yep.
Not today. No. Although he's got like a chain gun arm.
What do you say to death, Casey?
What do you say to death?
What do you say to death?
Define death. like death the dude?
Sure.
Death the kid? Death the idea?
Concept. Yeah, sure.
Fuck you?
Not today.
Oh. I feel like you were Warhammer quoting me, weren't you?
I don't know. That is a quote, but it's like from a movie or something.
Although they all have different names, too.
It might be a Marine thing. I don't know.
What do you say to death? Not today?
Not today. What does this do?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know.
What did you do? Unyielding? It enhances the armor.
Cool. Alright, so... Why is it red then? I don't feel like that's a enhancing happy color. Wah!
Well then. Gonna be a battle of the Psychos.
I'll trade queen for queen? I will trade you queen for queen.
Pew 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 pew.
I am not a coward when it comes to that. I am totally cool with losing my queen if it means I get to take my opponent's queen. Go down. Begone with thee.
Let me walk slowly across a battlefield.
Ha! Be cooler from a different angle. Oh, I can do that. Well, there you go. Die!
You're just gonna fry him?
And he explodes into bits.
So is the queen like the ultimate soldier then, basically?
Pretty much. Best piece.
Because you just kind of just psi-beamed explosion. There's the gore I've been looking for.
Drain wounds from target.
Give me your life force.
Die! I'm doing like no damage to him. Can you attack again? Not really. I can tell him to go to ground, but that would be pretty much useless. Here you go.
Give you some stuff.
He's totally dead.
You think?
Yeah. And he died.
Why? Because he jumped straight on him?
Yeah, because it's chess still.
See, that's kind of stupid, though, because, like, you just saw him just completely destroy him. And then
Spacebar is supposed to return the camera back to normal, and it's not doing it.
Did you press it once?
Pressed it more than once.
Pew, 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 pew.
Well.
Whatever. Just...
Alright. I'm sure that's a me thing and not the game.
It's your fault.
I'll blame myself for that.
What do the orc terminators look like? I've never seen that before. What are those?
What now?
They're castles.
Oh.
What are
these
those?
big things?
Yeah, are they just like knobs? Like mech knobs?
I think they're they're not Gunna boys. They're
well, they're not boys at all. They're knobs.
Yeah,
or
they're
something.
A hero unit. I can't remember what he's called.
Because the Space Marines have Terminator armor. They're knights or whatever you want to call it.
That's trying to remember what they are. They're there's a hero unit. I can't remember what his name is. That's what that is.
So he's got like the claw. Like he kind of looks like the equivalent of like a Terminator for the orcs, but he's not really a Terminator because they don't really have those.
I remember him being a hero unit, and I'm trying to remember what his name is.
He's quick.
It's like crap. I got no idea. Who do you play as when you play Warhammer, Casey? You ever played the top downs?
No, not really. If I did, though, I probably would be Orc, Imperial Guard, or Frost Wolves.
I've always had a thing for the Sisters of Battle.
You and every dude in armor. You do. I always think it's funny. It's like you will literally be just executed on the spot if you even like think dirty thoughts about Sisters of Battle. I always thought that was kind of funny.
I really like them in the game though, because they're really good and have a lot of AOE stuff.
Fire everywhere.
Yeah.
Burn the heretic and everything else.
Then also,
they're also kind of dicks though, because they tend to be like, "Hey, there's one dude on this world that's infected by chaos. We're gonna glass the entire planet."
yeah, we're glassing the planet.
Yeah.
Burn it all.
Like it's yeah. Like for orcs, that's the only way to really rid a world of orcs is to completely burn the planet, because they constantly lay seeds, so to speak.
Yeah.
But
there's nothing you can do about Necron. Your planet has Necron, your planet will always have Necron.
yeah, pretty much.
It's just over.
That's when you pack your bags and leave.
Yeah.
And hope they don't follow you.
So when Necron shows up on your planet, that Necron is a beacon for all of the other Necron. And
Has there ever been an example where the Necron have backed off from a planet because they were defeated too much?
Nope.
Really?
Well, they just die and come back.
Well, isn't there a way to get rid of them, though? Like, don't you have to kill, like, the Primarch or something?
You destroy their power source, which,
They have many.
yeah, it's a temporary solution. They'll just get a new one.
And aren't the stupid space elves the reason why they're here?
It has something to do with the warp, but I don't remember what it is.
Well, because they originally were fighting with the Eldar, weren't they?
Yeah, they were originally...
That's why the Eldar completely hate them more than even, like, humans and
They
shit.
were originally the ancient enemy, the enemy of the Eldar, and,
weren't they reawakened by the Eldar, or was it humans that reawakened them somehow?
it was reawakened by the warp, and no one has any idea what the hell caused the warp. A lot of the humans basically just blame the aliens in general for it.
But it's a little more than that.
Yeah, but you know how like the son of the God Emperor basically went crazy?
Yeah, the Horus Heresy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
The war between the humans and the great psychic battle between his son and the God
Horus and the God Emperor. The God Emperor gets mortally wounded, and they put him in the
as far as I can tell, that
Golden Throne.
As far as I can tell, that was the actual cause of the warp. And it's the humans' fault.
The psychic overpowering, like, just tidal wave, so to speak.
Yeah, it caused a massive ripple effect.
Yeah.
But basically that supposedly caused the warp, and the warp caused the Necron to wake up, which caused the Templar to re-show up, which caused the Dark Templar to re-show up.
Templar, you mean Eldar?
Yeah, the Dark Eldar. I'm Starcrafting my head. Yeah, the Dark Eldar and Eldar to show up, and Chaos Marines were created from humanity.
Yeah, well, they're basically Space Marines have been corrupted by chaos.
Yeah, which chaos is drawn to the warp. I don't know how I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna try.
Burn the heretic. Angel of Death.
Call me softly, sing to me, sweet angel.
Of doom! Of death across them all!
That's a jump trooper.
Shoot him in the face!
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew.
Increase your defense even more, because you have no health left and they're all going to target you.
Daka, 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 daka. Hey, look, the King's moving. I see your banner.
Yeah, we're both pretty much doing the same thing and just turtling our kings.
Turtle. Where is your king?
It's right
He's in
there.
the same space.
Yeah, he just moved it off. I'm about to pull a king's castle, if this game will let me do that.
Basically, you just form a shield wall around your king.
No, it's I do this. Ta-da!
What?
Yeah. Called the King's Castle.
It automatically moves the thing, though?
Yeah, I don't know how else they would do that, really.
Why did the No, I meant like the him.
Are you questioning what a King's Castle is?
Yes. I'm confused why your castle moved to the other side of the king to block him.
When you haven't moved your king or a castle, and you have them within clear range of each other, there's no pieces between them.
If you get them next to each other,
the
castle moves to the other side.
No, basically, if your castle's here and your king's here, or your castle's here and your king's here, and you haven't moved this piece or this piece or this piece, or just this piece and this piece, whichever castle you want to switch with, you can then move your king to this space, or you can move your king to this space, and then you can automatically move your castle here, or if you move your king here, you can automatically move your castle here. And it's called a King's Castle. Or at least that's one of the names for it. I've heard it called a whole bunch of things. There's a bunch of abilities I don't know how to unlock.
That's neat.
Wasn't
it just like kind of the demo version anyway, because the real version hasn't come out?
Yeah, this is just the, not the beta, but early access. It might be a beta, I have no idea.
It's probably in beta at some point.
Yeah, at some point it was probably in beta, Casey. Why?
No, I think, beta is like before it's released, right? Or is that alpha? Alpha's before beta, beta's before release.
There you go.
And then pre-release would be somewhere around beta or alpha, depending on what they want to do.
This is early access, which means it's after, it's not quite, I don't know. You've confused me.
It's not quite released, but it's also not really beta anymore.
See if this'll... I need to cake his rooks. His rooks.
Rooks.
I need to heal this guy.
Do it. Heal me, squire.
Yeah, shoot this dude.
Pistol.
That was not a great angle for that game. That was a terrible shot. Go to ground.
I am kneeling slightly. Take my bolter to your face / chest, because, aim is a thing.
You finally gonna take that pawn?
He's been waiting the entire time, too. It's kind of stupid. Heavy stomp.
Oh, okay, that's why he did that. I didn't know they had an area ability. I wonder if mine has that. I haven't really looked at them. Each one has, a different special.
Yeah.
So, I did a snipe earlier. Hans have, a strike when melee. I think most things have a strike when in melee. I didn't mess up, did I? Can anything take it from there? I don't think anything can.
Minigun.
There's your blood, Casey.
Minigun everywhere. I like it. I likes it a lot. Like how the just insides are everywhere now. Give me more!
Oh, mine has a shield instead of a stump.
Crux Terminatus.
Anything got a heal?
Such Roman.
Is it Roman or is it
Latin?
Latin. There.
Latin is basically the language of Rome, though.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah, well, because the Greeks had Greek, the Romans basically took Latin.
I've already done my move.
And now those both are dead languages.
Yeah, but we still have to learn it if you want to be in the medical profession for some stupid reason.
Because there's terms that they still use and haven't changed to regular...
No, we've changed it. Your thumb in Latin is called a pollex. You know what anyone should call it?
A thumb. It's kind of just because it's a medical profession, bro. You know how uppity they are about their terminology.
No, I don't give a shit. It's called a thumb. This is a thumb. I've had a thumb my entire life. You cannot just I cannot show up to a college
But
class.
if you go, let's say you're in France and you tell, well, not France. Let's say like you're in a place that doesn't speak English.
They're not going to speak Latin. It's not going to happen.
No, I know.
Oh, they don't speak English? I hope they speak this dead language? Yeah, no.
Apparently English is also dying out as a language.
It's the most spoken language on the planet.
Yeah, well, people keep telling us that Spanish is apparently going to take over America, and I'm like, you're dumb.
Yeah, it's Spanish.
No offense, but
Spanish is taking, or American English is taking over most Spanish countries. It's actually really annoying. I went to Mexico and I was told that, I went to Mexico and I learned, is this a knight? I don't know what the hell this is. Are you a jump jet?
That's a jump jet.
Okay, so I can move here.
Rip bombs.
And not be
Completely obliterated.
I'm gonna
Punched full of holes.
Here.
You should take the king, man.
I think he's safe here. Well, that will put the king in check, and then his move will have to be moving his king here. But in the meantime, that'll give me an ability to assault him.
With the power arm.
Power of my minigun.
Or you're just gonna minigun him in the face close
He
range.
missed.
How do you...
No, he didn't.
He's almost dead. Snapshot him.
Took a while.
It's been a while.
Bam. Bam, 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 bam.
I shoot you. Oh, he's just like, ugh!
I fell over.
I love how, like, the bullets in
Fatality.
Space Marine guns are just completely ridiculous. They're, like, higher than 50 caliber BMG.
You know what?
They're, like, air burst, but, like, they're not air burst. They're, like, as soon as it enters, like, living tissue, they explode. So it's like as soon as they enter your skin, they pretty much explode slightly inside you.
This is annoying. When you put your mouse over it, there's a 55% chance to hit him, but it'll just go 55, 55. That's
all the
silly
percent.
looking.
Look at all the percentage.
That is silly looking.
And this is why it's pre-release. Because they're tweaking, hopefully.
As opposed to twerking.
We don't talk about that. Twerking it on the dance floor. I feel like I'm one of the only people that actually kind of likes how I actually enjoy the look of like orc guns.
Well, okay. Who doesn't love those? Those are like the greatest things ever.
Like I really like their little box guns. Like they're just kind of cool. I don't know. They also remind me kind of like World War I, like old school machine guns.
They are very base. Yes. But yeah, it's stupid.
Isn't that kind of the style they're going for, though?
Yeah, but it's supposed to be, it's like silly, stupid, and neat.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be that way. It's not. It's like an art style choice. I just sacrificed him, by the way. I willingly, knowingly did that.
What do you mean?
He's gonna get taken by my opponent's rook, but that's fine because I literally just took all of the other pieces with him. Well, not like.
Well, you already took a rook and more, so it's kind of a good trade.
Yeah, I didn't literally take everything, but I took the knights with him,
and he took the rook before.
Yeah.
Or the castle, I mean.
So I am in the happy zone with him.
Suicide bombing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just.
Zaboomafoo. I always like knights as pieces in chess, so they're always like my favorite. The way they move, just really simple, but they're really effective.
I center my strategy around the knight, and I try to sacrifice my.
Look at that pawn moving up.
I try to sacrifice my queen for my opponent's queen every time. Because the queen is definitely the most difficult thing to deal with.
And he's just gonna heal his knight. Or his castle, I mean.
I don't think he's gonna.
He did. He killed it. I saw it.
He just moved a pawn up. He didn't bother taking my rook.
No, he healed. Oh, yeah. Well, his movement was the pawn, yeah. Now he's just snapshotting and he healed his knight over
I'm gonna get to take his rook with my rook now. Oh, you fucked up. This might be the most tired Let's Play we've ever done.
The guy who shoots a missile at you and it just doesn't, like, just kind of dink. Your missiles are ineffective. I love how you're probably going to be able to kill his entire thing with just your castle.
Yeah, my
I would laugh.
castle's going crazy up in here.
Up in here? See, that minigun, he would be dead. You don't get shot with a minigun that close, especially a high caliber like that.
Yeah, in the back.
Yeah. The back of your head.
Shoot you in the back with a minigun, point blank. You will die.
Even orcs.
Even orcs.
You might be orky, but orky doesn't compare to .50 BMG or higher than like 50 cal BMG. Like their normal assault rifles have basically higher than like 50 caliber, and they're exploding DNA contact airburst, whatever the hell it's described as.
I had no idea. This was pointed out to me. Do you know that StarCraft guns only fire up to 50 caliber?
StarCraft?
Yeah, StarCraft. All the guns only fire up to 50 caliber.
As opposed to here, where everything fires like above that.
Well, it's also like suits of armor you have to put on using like major, massive power tool type looking things, and then
their rifles only shoot like.
Yeah, and then the rifle only shoots 50 cal. It's like how? Why?
I mean, pretty much like the Space Marine stuff. They're like their regular rifles. I think it's like. Like basically it goes like I forget because they actually have like the math for it, and like if you look up the wiki for it and stuff, but it's either right above or like 2 calibers basically above like 50 cal.
Oh, that's just 50 cal. They even says on the bullets 50 cal bullets.
On what?
If you like if you go to like the armory and there's bullets sitting there.
What, here?
No, in StarCraft.
Oh, I'm talking about Warhammer 40k.
Yeah.
I jumped back.
No,
I was trying to make
talking about StarCraft.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they're just 50 cal. Like there's suits of armor you need super specialized machinery to put on.
Mm.
You carry around guns that are like
bigger than even a Space Marine's like assault rifle.
Bigger than a person, and they fire 50 cal bullets against Zerg,
who will just shrug that off like nobody's business.
Who will, just keep going.
Wasn't that why Space Marines are really bad against Zerg? Because their weapons aren't very effective?
Well, fire bats are amazing against Zerg, supposedly.
Well, that's like the only way to actually try and counter them, though.
Yeah. Fire is good against Zerg.
Shooting them, Their regen factor is just too high, isn't it?
Well, it's mostly that, like, you couldn't put enough bullets and enough of them to do anything by the time they got to you.
Yeah. Well, it's swarm mentality.
Yeah, you have to just keep hitting all of them. There's nothing you can do about just one. Check. Now what?
Boom.
I don't wanna. I've won the game. Just let me take him.
Why won't it let you?
I have to make my moves. I have an energy bar I must get rid of. Perform a devastating close-range attack after moving. See what this is all about.
Chainsword?
Nope.
Hey, look at their little stick bombs.
Alright, your turn.
Move your king. We all know you're going to.
He has to.
Well, yeah. Or, defeat! I didn't know they could turn around and shoot.
Yep, they can.
He missed. He's literally not even a couple feet away from him.
This might be cut into highlights. Ooh. This might be cut into highlights, because...
Things?
Yeah, because time...
Stampeding Terminator! Can you imagine a Terminator coming at you?
It would not be,
very fun. Good times. Good times.
Yeah. Would not be the optimal position to be in.
Minigun. Let me shoot you with my minigun. Does he have two, like, little shotguns things? I didn't notice that. That's cool. He has, like, two little, like, up in the holsters on his back. He's like little, like, lever action something or others.
I had no idea.
You didn't see it?
Kind of see it.
Shame. See, look. You got, like, the little...
Those look like handles to me.
Yeah, well, they are. You can see them. How can you not see them? They're little,
Yeah,
like...
they're pistols.
Oh. Big pistols, but yeah. Well, they kind of look like... Yeah, well, they're like little lever action something or others. They look like lever action, excuse me.
Leather action.
Leather action.
Bow chicka wow wow.
All night long. Oh, girl, you know.
Die!
He's got his little chain gun arm. And his auto axe. Chain auto axe. I forget what they're called. Power axe. Excuse me. I think it's a power axe, right?
I don't care.
He's gonna be dead.
I want him dead.
Goffs!
Die already.
He's beefing his stuff up. He wants to kill you. Say hello to Susie. Oh, dang. Never gonna give you up. I'm gonna shoot you down. Now you can shoot him with both your Terminators. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew.
You can't shoot that far.
Wow, really?
Really?
That's poopy. He's got a minigun.
Miniguns apparently don't have that great a range.
They should. Why wouldn't they?
I don't know.
You just gotta keep it level. I missed. How did you bloody miss?
From point blank range.
Yeah, these guys are not very good shots.
Huge.
You're not a stormtrooper, so your helmet, you can't blame your helmet's eyeball slots. Did you see how they proved how, like, they took one of the movie prop helmets and showed how, like, you can't even see out of them?
Oh! What's happening?
Exterminate.
Okay. I guess he gave up. Thank you for watching this episode. And goodbye!
Bye!